Alright, so now we're moving on to Divinity, which is the first song off of Worlds. And what's interesting about Divinity is that if you listen really closely, like on the main drop of the song, you can hear the exact same downlifter that Language has. Like that same you can hear that in Divinity because Divinity was made around the same time as Language, and you can definitely hear this more in like Fellow Feeling and Goodbye to World, but that won't be until much later. This really was a concept album. I think that like for 2014, where EDM was the most stale, I think this was the album to really save EDM.
Oh, I'm moving. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't think I was going to do that.
Nah, you're all good. Amy Milan really did like perfect vocal delivery here in the song. Listen to this. Like that's the same like crash effect that Language uses. This album is like a dystopian future that a long-lost super AI robot girl is found, and she and the hermit need to fight a fascist regime to save one of the last cities on Earth and restore nature. I actually really like that that imagination of worlds. That's wild. I've never seen anyone like come up with that before. Wow. The song is a spiritual awakening.
These nuts are spiritual awakening.
Wow. Wow. For a second, you showed your Crowley side.
It's bad. This might This is cool.
You know what's crazy is that I was one of those people that really didn't like Worlds as much, but as soon as I got its meaning,
Really?
yeah, but as soon as I got its meaning, and then I started to study the album more, and then I got to see like videos of what the live show looked like I started to really get into it, and then I started to appreciate what it stood for. Because without this album, like Future Bass really wouldn't have popped off. It really wouldn't, because like this pushed an entire genre for Future Bass to start kicking off, and then this started giving other musicians the influence they needed to like break out of the big room trend that was going on right around that time, because that was the only thing in EDM that was relevant, was big room. And then you had like 21-year-old Porter like giving the world a big fuck you, and then writing like literally just the perfect album to combat against that. And it's kind of wild because during Worlds he really hated EDM, but you know, as he's grown up as a musician, he's come back to love it, and he's starting to embrace like his older side a bit. And it's really cool to see that he's, you know, respecting all sides of it now, whereas before, like, he like resented it and avoided it as much as he could. And there was an interview with Porter from the Fader, and one clip that kind of pissed off a lot of EDM fans was that he said that EDM is entertainment, not art. And to an extent, he was correct. But
It really depends
Yeah.
on the subgenre.
Yeah, like I remember when that interview went on, like people painted Porter as like the self-pretentious, like I guess like asshole of EDM at the time, but like to be honest, he was both right and wrong.
Plus, a lot of producers would start producing for pop music as well, and so it kind of
Yeah.
like blended in. So I can understand why he saw EDM as kind of just it's just too how pop was. It was just kind of
Yeah.
bland, kind of just put out for show or for like money or whatever, and no
Yeah.
art or whatever. So I can see where he's coming from, but like it's just like go way back
Yeah.
to where it wasn't ever played on the radio,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
listen to all that. You know,
Yeah.
there was not a lot out there. I mean, there was poppy stuff like Daft Punk, but Daft Punk actually had an art with it.
Where would we put
Discovery.
Divinity?
As a track alone is a good intro for the album.
Yeah.
I would say I don't think it's like totally
Yeah, it's definitely not
because
up
it's
there.
just kind of like it's just kind of laying the base of stuff.
Yeah.
I would still say it's like has a really good feeling stuff. I no lower than an A for sure.
Yeah, honestly, I put it at an A as
This
well.
is like I think Worlds in whole, even though I know we're gonna listen to it, but I think Worlds in whole is probably one of his best, if not his best. Because it's like kind of both versions where he's breaking out from EDM but also saying fuck you and using it.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, and just I almost feel like that's how industrial worked too. It's just like fuck your rules, you know, like Trent Reznor is just like fuck your rules, I'm gonna do whatever I want, create something new.
Yeah.
And that's basically what he did. But I think this is like his discovery. Like Daft Punk's discovery, like because it's like their whole discovery album was made into a movie, basically.
Yeah.
And I want to see Worlds do the same thing.
Yeah.
Plus anime, like make a whole anime movie out of this whole album, because you could totally do that.
You know, he totally could if he released the show visuals, because the World's live visuals are probably some of the best ones that I've ever seen. I don't know how to describe it other than like it's definitely anime inspired in a lot of them, but they're really cinematic, they're really beautiful, they fit to the song that it's meant to be played with. And like it, like some of them are 3D, some of them are flat 2D. Like honestly, the whole aesthetic of Worlds and like the video game like inspiration behind it, I think like all of it fits within the show. Let's do Sad Machine next.
Is anyone there? Wait.
Just my secret equipment.
Survived. Somebody new. Anyone else but you. On a lonely night, was a lightning light. I heard millions of people with you.
And though I know, since you've awakened her again, she depends on you.
Oh, I forgot. This is the first like This is the first time when like people started hearing him actually sing in this song. So you find her in a cryo chamber in an abandoned lab with a computer system begging you to wake her up and help. You know what? That actually fits the song surprisingly well. Wow.
Something is out so much. There was like time
I wonder, has he listened to any of like the world's live stuff? Because we might have to do the world's live stuff too, if he hasn't. I've listened to the live version of the song so many times, like I'm expecting the Zelda bit to pop in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but like
the version I used for your birthday video, is that the one?
Yeah. Like I'm just expecting like the Zelda bit to like pop in like right there. Because I've listened to the live versions of these songs so much that like I've almost forgotten of the original sound.
You can get away with live in the middle of fucking not in a good way. Like release this live.
I mean, Zed got away with remixing the Legend of Zelda theme. He probably did. Yeah. The melody is the password. You Jake facing.
Oh my god, what is... I know, some sort of streamer I don't know.
You honestly should...
That surprised.
We should honestly get you to meet Jake one day.
My paws too simple, I can't control it.
I think you and Jake Werepanther would get along really well.
Oh.
Yeah. Because he if there's anything that he ever like loves from people, it's whenever like they do the freak out and surprise face, which is now known as the Jake face, and then like we just meme all over it.
Is Shelter like a B-side to Worlds? Because it feels like it should fit in Worlds, but it's a single.
I mean, people always connect Shelter to Sad Machine because of the similarities.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think like Shelter is like a standalone thing. Where would you put this one?
S.
You would put it in S.
Just said it.
Well,
I just said all the work put into it, like the vocals, the whole, like, there's like, it's a big song.
Okay, this might piss you and Crowley off.
Of or everything, because if we're doing everything, it's just.
I mean,
well, like it depends on taste.
I'm gonna piss you and Crowley off, but I would probably put this as a low B.
Don't say B.
Yep, he's trapped himself in the corner now.
Oh my god, don't clip outside the wall.
Is it the cheerleader thing?
Outside the wall? It's the fucking Smile album. Oh
Wait,
no.
is it?
The Skybox.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Like, when your camera like fell, that's what you saw. I'm like, where is that anyways?
Yeah, I was wondering too, because like, what the hell? Listen, I'm sorry, okay? Okay. Here's my reason as to why I put Sad Machine and B.
Because like that's crazy with all that work in the fucking song.
The reason why I put Sad Machine and B is it's a couple of factors. So, I mean, I love Sad Machine and I love the reason behind its creation, but I'm gonna be completely honest. The main melody, it feels like reverb in my ears. I don't know why, but ever since I first heard Sad Machine, like the main like brightness leads that have the Sad Machine melody, I don't know why.
That,
but like this, like to me,
it's just that one thing that bothers you out of the whole song.
Well, that, and like people always hyperfixate over like what a world style song would sound like, and like from like a completely different artist, and they always reference Sad Machine. I don't know why people always reference Sad Machine, but and like
has a lot more going than just that.
Yeah,
song,
exactly. That's like, I think that's part of the reason why it's ruined my outlook on this song. If people didn't always try to recreate like the Sad Machine style and from like, say for example, like if fucking Porter recreated Scary Monsters and Ice Sprites, people would always go for the Sad Machine melody or the Sad Machine style for Worlds, because that's the easiest thing for them to do. And I'm like, can you not be generic for 1 fucking second, please? Like, I get it. Writing music is hard. Doing recreations are hard, but you do understand that there's like synthwave elements in this too. There's like this low bass line that's there's like a swooping bass line in like a couple of songs, especially in Fresh Static Snow. And then you have like the really, really complex songs like Goodbye to World and Fellow Feeling. Like, for once, please just do something else in the World style, please.
It's the whole thing with singles and an album, you know, their first single or that one song that gets it. It's like Linkin Park's in the end, and all people like talk about that and the style of that. And I'm like, but the thing with Linkin Park, it was like the whole album's almost put on the radio.
Yeah.
But it's just like basing off just that one single that got super popular. I'm like, did you even listen to the
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, World Style could also be that one crazy one that just like
like, don't get me wrong, I love Sad Machine, but I think like just the repeated like Sad Machine style videos I keep seeing, whenever like I see like how would Porter Robinson recreate X song, they would always go for the Sad Machine style. And then like the brightness leads, I don't know what it is about the brightness leads. Like I don't think he messed with the reverb at all. That's probably how Fruity LSD made the brightness leads, is they're supposed to sound like that. And I remember very fondly, I remember finding that exact preset in Fruity LSD, and I tried it out, and it does sound the same, but it's not as loud as it was here. So I think that might be it. But I know without it, the song wouldn't be complete. So that's why, you know, I don't really mind it as much anymore, because I've heard the song live like a couple of times. But I think it's just my outlook of Sad Machine. I love the song, but I hate the fact that people always hyperfixate it.
I get it, but still, like, I'm just thinking about like the work and the layers.
Yeah,
of the whole song.
Yeah. Like I can appreciate all of that.
But knowing that you're one of the big fans, you know, and you like you know more things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I get it. It's like if I'm a big fan of
Well,
one
I
band
wouldn't
and
say
like
I know
people compare it to
more
that one
about.
song.
I wouldn't say I know more about music. Like I think that'd be objectively wrong for me to
I
ever.
know more about this band. It's like if someone like, I don't know. It's when people, I don't know. This is making me sound old, but like when like younger kids are getting to like the old new metal
Yeah.
or whatever, and like they're like, oh man, this is such a good song. They put on "Bring Me to Life" by Evanescence, and I'm like, I love Evanescence. That song,
Yeah.
but there's so much like story. Like I'm like, do you even know the story behind that song and like the whole thing between Evanescence and what they had to struggle
Yeah.
with, and like how the whole thing like, and the different versions of that song is better. Like when it's just Amy
Yeah.
singing, but like it's just like go throughout the whole album. It's just it's so good. But like, man, there are so many better songs that bring me to life.
Yeah.
So I get you. It's basically kind of like
Yeah.
that. So, but like I mean, I appreciate the work and stuff, that song, and I do hear that song a lot from Porter.
Yeah. Like
everywhere. And
like
everybody
again, I
praises
love the
it. It's
song, but
definitely,
yeah, for me, like I
I
love the
think it's
song.
definitely still as with all the work that it's put into. But
Yeah.
like with I can understand your reasoning of not liking it as much because people don't appreciate the whole album or
Yeah.
other parts of it.
I love the song, but I don't know. It's just those personal gripes that makes me want to put it in B. So, yeah. Let's see. Years of War is next. So this is the song that Porter said that was one of the mid-offs during his stream. And if I recall correctly, this is the song that he said that he hated working on the most because it went through like a bajillion different iterations. I think this song has more of like that synthwave and retrowave vibe that I really like. It has elements of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this part of the song. He was really good with like making this type of style for Unison in the live show too, because Unison followed this style in the World's Live Show. Meeting the Resistance and Villains. I think that's literally like the plot of this song too. Like in the show visuals, I think that's literally the plot.
So I was like, did I put this in? And I'm like, I guess when I went through this, or I heard it earlier, you know that like big long night drive playlist I have, with mostly synthwave. God, say that 5 times fast. Yeah, I wanted to check. I'm like, did I actually put that in here? Yes, I did.
I mean, hey, it's a perfect song to drive at night too. Like, I know Porter says that the song is mid, but yeah, he did. He said, like when he compared or when he ranked I'm on Fire versus Years of War, he literally said that they're having a mid off.
Okay, I'm on Fire versus Years of War. Holy shit. They're having a mid off, but I'm giving it to Years of War.
I don't know. I feel like it's very rich.
Yeah.
The synths are juicy.
Yeah, I love the fact that he organized the bass so that it's more fitting to like the synthwave style. I love the fact that he did
Yeah,
that.
did it.
And then like the synthwave drum fills as well.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Reverse reverb or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's perfect. Where would you rank this song?
I like that song. I think it's definitely. I think it's an S for me, just because I really like the way it sounds. Plus, I'm a big fan of synthwave. I think I would probably listen to it more. I need to go through and listen to everything more because it would probably end up being on my super faves later.
I need to send you the live version of this because I think he had a live version of Years of War for the World's Live show in 2014, and then it had one small appearance in Ultra 2015, and then it was never seen again. But it has like a darker like retrowave a darker synthwave intro, and then it continuously builds up. I think you'd like that. I'll have to send it to you. For me, I would rank this one as an A, like a high A, or maybe like mid to high A.
It's like the in between.
Yeah.
At least a high A for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. The next one we have is Flicker.
Now this is.
You think so?
Listen to the
drum. The guitar sampled from somewhere. I just forgot which song it was. I do like that little melody that builds up.
Actually, I really like it.
There's that language crash again. Ooh. Ooh. Finally.
What the hell?
Can the rest of the song just be like this, please?
I like how different it is.
Ooh.
I was doing research on this song. Something about like Porter just like throwing stuff in there. Because it's like it's one of those like Hatsune Miku things.
Yeah.
But like I was looking it up and someone on Reddit's like, I showed the song to my Japanese friends in college and asked him what it means. He looked at me confused and said, the verse don't make sense. It's not a sentence. It's just kind of random. Some people say like one of the main sentences, I'm trying to find out exactly what is important, kind of what it means. There's whole lyrics. And when I press translate, it's interesting. I just what's important, trying to find out. And then, I am Cho. Ooh, mosquito. Mosquito.
Mosquito.
Yeah, it's interesting. But all the words sound really cool together. I like that song a lot. And I mean, it's almost an S for me just because of like I said, I listen to a whole lot of music.
Yeah.
And this world is such a mishmash of everything, which, like I said, is like how Discovery was for Daft Punk, and that's why I compare this album to theirs. Not saying it sounds like it, but it's like in feeling.
Yeah.
If you compare Daft Punk's albums and stuff like that, in feeling, that's what it feels like to me. But I love this. I actually really, really like the song and the progression of it and the different noises and sounds. And the little Japanese voice thing is really fun. So
you might get upset with where I would place it.
you're gonna say, "Oh, it's not as good as like."
No,
this
it's not
one
that.
song, so it has to be like a.
I would probably place it as a low C, to be honest. I know. Kill me now. Kill me now.
You know what? Give me. I think
Give me now.
Guitar is it?
I'm gonna put you in a well.
Just behead.
Okay. Wait. Hear me out.
Don't grab my what? Have it.
Wait. Hear me out. Ah! Okay, hear me out. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, my main issue with Flicker is literally the whole point of the song itself. It's the text-to-speech.
Oh, you just don't like that? I think that gives it a little character.
It does, but I'm not a fan of it.
An instrumental version being
there is an
fun.
Instrumental version out there. It's just hard to find it.
But the little text stuff kind of gives it a little character. Like
it does, but for
without
me,
it would sound a little empty.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Vocal in it.
Like it would sound empty.
No. To Pop Epic Team or Pop Team Epic Team. What is it? What is that anime? Crowley, tell me, I forgot name. Pop Epic Team. The one with the two like girls, and they were like have like these manly voices. Just have someone do that with English, like mosquito.
I think for me, the main issue is that it just repeats itself way too damn much. But here's where
it's not long though.
But it repeats itself way too damn much. But okay,
there's stuff in between, but then he uses it. Calm the fuck down.
Okay, listen.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the studio version, but I like the live versions. What the live versions do is they give it an extra kick. So Worlds Live, there's a couple of versions, but it has like this angry, like aggressive bass before the main part of the song starts. And in the Worlds 2014 version, in the drop, or at least in like the second one, there's like a little bit of a section where it goes into halftime, and then like it goes into like the super cinematic like kind of vibe, which I really, really like. And then the third drop has like Godzilla noises in it, and he adds like an extra like synth in it. Yeah, it does.
Oh, Crowley probably loves that. He loves the Gojira.
And then there's another version where in the Worlds show where like it has like this super like clean transition out of Sand Machine to like this boom 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 boom. Like it just adds so much to it. Like, okay, I'm actually gonna break the rules here a bit. I know we were supposed to like just visit the studio versions, but I need to
having me here.
I need to show you. I need to show you what these sound like.
Oh my god. It's like trap claps. Ooh, that's nice.
Like this interlude right here is so perfect.
That is nice.
The song itself aged wonderfully.
You just like that wow.
I do, but at the same time,
Because you're noisy like that. You like
I
that
am
wow,
noisy.
wow,
Wah, 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 wah. But like the sound design and the message of this song is also really sweet. And then it just makes me love the song even more. Like this is the type of song that you'd listen to like late at night as you're contemplating in bed alone.
The lyrics remind me of some of the story and stuff like.
Yeah.
Like the hero.
Like, gosh, the song is so pretty.
Reminds me of Discovery too.
Yeah. And like, I don't know what that sound is, but like that. I don't know what sound that is.
It almost sounds Discovery too. What's the sound?
Like, I just love the sound so much because I remember hearing a demo from Porter a while ago, and it had this exact same sound. This like that like softer sound on the back. I don't know what it is, but it's just so pretty and it's so satisfying to listen to.
Are you talking about the beeping wow, or are you talking about like the them?
Yeah. Wow. Like, I don't know what that is, but it's so pretty and it's so satisfying. Like, aside from the bass.
Because this reminds me a lot of Destiny Disco stuff.
Yeah.
It reminds me a lot of some of the vocals that they use in
Yeah.
Human FRL.
Digital Love. You know what? There is a remix of Fresh Static Snow by I think Last Island, I think is what they're called. It's on the World Remixes and it sounds very Daft Punk.
Well, if you listen to Digital Love, listen to the guitars and kind of compare to the song, especially the wow wow, it's like really similar. I mean, I'm a wolf, so you call me a dog.
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. Yeah, Polygon Dust is like one of the most underrated world songs, I think.
It's very synthwavy too.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that.
Oh, that's funny stuff.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that he never put the song in the World's Live show until the very last one, which was in 2019.
You can put it if you're doing the live show for people.
Yeah, it was a nice send-off because, like, he never mentioned this song, and the singer that's featured on this, he has said himself that, like, this is his least favorite on the album, and I'm like, wow, really? Oh, that's crazy. Like, it's a genuinely good track. I love this one. Everyone downtrodden, upset, and angry, parties to split apart. I like this one a lot. This, like, after the death of the character. I like that analogy, you know? Crowley, you may as well just become the lore master for Porter at this point. Yeah.
So, I feel like this is so funny, but this credits too.
Yeah. Ooh.
The Witcher stuff with That one's fun.
Yeah. I agree.
I like the retro feels of it, so
yeah, it really does take a lot out of Fresh Static Snow. Like, it takes a lot of elements from it, but I love the progression that it had because it feels natural. That it has like a style of its own. Like, Fresh Static Snow had a style, and then Polygon Dust being the one to adopt that style. I like it.
Direction he snapped towards you and you talked, you could see his tail bit. What?
I mean,
Shut up.
he's not wrong.
It's just wiggly.
It's wiggly, but wig-waggly. Wig-wabble jabbling. Where would you put that one?
S. Still, I mean, like, a lot of these are S. Like I said, this album's top tier. For him, because it mixes a whole bunch of stuff together. But like I said, it's his Discovery, and I do like Discovery a lot, as like Daft Punk's one of their best as well.
Yeah. I think I'd put Polygon Dust as an A, because it's a fun track to listen to. But I feel like that I don't really connect with it much. But again, it's a fun one, and I like it.
I just like the retro stuff in it.
Yeah, and then the little chiptune added on top of it. It really adds a lot. Let's see, what track? Oh, Jesus. Ooh, I have some strong feelings about this one. Hear the bells.
Oh, no.
I have some very strong feelings about this one, but I won't say it until after. I'm gonna fight you. Listen, I have many, many reasons why I don't like this one.
Calling him Spite.
Yeah, I spite this song.
Oh no.
I have many, many feelings about this one.
So far from me now, but all I can hear is your sound. Can't you hear the bells singing along? You won't hear it on the radio. Like it seems they hear on fire now. Can't
Why are you looking at me that way? What the hell?
This is the lucky.
Oh,
This is the look you see when I'm in my own personal hell. Listen, I will explain, okay? I will explain myself. I will explain myself, okay?
Actually, I really like that song.
The non-binary bean inspector. Hello. Love the name. Welcome on in. The black welcomes you.
Oh my god.
I am not
The
adorable.
notification thing worked.
Yeah, it did. Well, for follows, but for the subscription one, it like worked itself earlier. Okay. Let me explain my disgust for Hear the Bells, okay? Let me explain. First of all, the song is a remix. It's a remix of Imaginary Cities, who is featured on this. It's a remix of the song Bells of Cologne, which is where the acapella comes from. But my other reason why I dislike the song so much is because it replaced a part of the show, the live show, that was already really, really beautiful on its own. It had a whole song dedicated to said part of said show. It was another rework of a Spitfire song, but it was completely like redone in a way where like you wouldn't recognize it until like the part where its main section of the song kicks in. In short, it's the seconds. The seconds is what used to be a part of the show. It had like this really, really beautiful cinematic opening. Then Hear the Bells came in and quite literally yoinked it out of the show. The visuals that were made for that part of said show was recycled for Hear the Bells. That killed all of my excitement for Hear the Bells afterward. My disdain for Hear the Bells wasn't just because like it was a song that wasn't really crafted by Porter. It essentially stole a part of the show that I really liked and then like replaced itself in it. And like the live version of Hear the Bells, it didn't really change much. What he did do with Hear the Bells, I think it was like a third quarter into the song, he stripped the song off of everything and then kept the acapella so that he could like add his own keys as he's performing live. But then the rest of the song is just the same. What kind of saved it for me was he actually used the same, like, The Seconds intro at Second Sky, which was the last World's Live show, but he used Hear the Bells a cappella on top of it, which was perfect. And, like, it makes me wonder why he didn't do that sooner, otherwise I probably wouldn't hate the song as much. And me personally, I think Hear the Bells is like one of those songs that tries too hard to fit into Worlds. Like, I get what he's going for, but it feels like it's trying too hard.
No.
I don't know. It's trying too hard.
I don't know about it. I don't know.
It's trying too hard.
It's not trying.
It's trying to be beautiful and cinematic, but it sounds try hard.
It's beautiful and cinematic.
It's try hard. You know what? You know what? I got.
No. No.
You know what? Let me find you something.
No.
Let me find you something. Give me a second.
Oh God, here we go again.
My hatred for Hear the Bells began when I found out that Hear the Bells replaced that part of the show, like, shortly after. Like, after the... I want to say, like, after the 2014 shows, Hear the Bells has just plagued the show since. It's so try-hard, unbelievably try-hard. I am sorry. It is unbelievably try-hard to try to be Worlds. I love the rest of Worlds. I do not like Hear the Bells. I am sorry. I am
Okay,
sorry.
okay. So that's low for you.
I'm putting it at the bottom of D tier.
Damn. Don't even give it a chance.
What do you? I gave it a chance.
You let that live show ruined it for you. You can't get over the.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm really sorry, but yeah, Hear the Bells is just not it for me. Moving on for that massive disappointment.
Oh my god.
It's a great song. Most of us don't even know about the live shows. Crowley, I need to send you what used to be Hear the Bells or what used to not be Hear the Bells. Because I promise you, what it once was so freaking beautiful. And then Hear the Bells just comes in and plagues it. I kid you not. It was literally just the most beautiful opener. And it had the most beautiful conclusion. Moving on from my rant, we have Natural Light, which is kind of like an interlude in the album. Yeah, I'll be sure to send it to you. I think, Did you see what he wrote in chat?
I said my lewd. You used this before in s.h.e.
Yeah, I did. I used this in Singularity Waves 3 and 4. Yeah. You know, when I first heard the song, I didn't really like it at all. But over the years, I've started to like appreciate it a lot more for what it is. Like, it's mellow, it's chill, and I think it's meant as like, you know, again, as just like an interlude track. And I like it. It's chill.
No, clearly.
It's calm before the storm.
No, the bottom.
I know, I see it.
Okay.
Alright, that was Natural Light. Really short track, but wow.
Yeah, interlude.
Where would you put that one?
I mean, it's not as expansive. It's just kind of a calm one. It's still decent. It's like good. It's just kind of like an enter thing. So I guess A.
Yeah.
Ish.
I could probably put it at like around like A or B. Maybe in like Natural Light, I'll put
maybe
it
a
like
lower A.
Maybe at like a high B, because I don't really go to it much in terms of like the album, but it is a nice track and I like it.
I think it's meant to go in between.
Yeah, because like the next track afterward is Lionhearted, which is in the same key.
Yeah, so it's really meant to be as a in between thing.
Yeah, I agree with Crowley. It is like a high B.
Moving up the light, trying to survive this endless falling.
This is the gear up for the boss fight. Yeah. That melody is really catchy.
It reminds me of a lot of what's the band? When's the band that does it? I remember hearing this.
Yeah, I used Artie's remix a lot. I never really remember the lyrics to songs, but I knew this one after the first listen. Yeah. I love Lionhearted. I think it's one of my favorites off of Worlds.
It's funny because like I don't think I ever listened to the album from start to finish until this year. But it's funny because I'm like, oh, I've heard each one of these, and a lot of them too, all the unknown ones that I wouldn't have heard is because of your fucking sets. Like all this English stuff, and I'm like, oh, this reminds me of this music language.
You know what, actually? I forgot to upload the performance I did as Singularity Waves at Rockfall, and I just recently uploaded it. I was sitting on the edited VOD for like months, and I didn't rediscover, or I didn't find it until like literally last week. Also, this is Porter's least favorite song off of Worlds. He said that he feels that it's too clubby for Worlds, but honestly, I think it fits just fine.
It's kind of in between.
Yeah. He is playing Artie's remix of this a lot recently though, which I like. Both the original version and Artie's version I love a lot, but in terms of the album, I think this is probably like the top 5 for me. So I'm probably giving it an S for me.
These are hard because there are some elements I like more than others.
Yeah.
Like the synth is what really does it for me. The vocals are okay for me, but I love the synth. So it's weird. It's hard for me to rank these because I rank them higher in some aspects and lower in others. So this one, I don't know. S for the synth.
S for the synth. Okay.
Yeah. Vocals are okay.
Okay.
I have to be in a certain mood for those type of vocals. And the way you meshed them together worked a little bit. Pretty well, actually.
Yeah.
It's just like it reminds me of other songs or another band that does that stuff. So it's kind of a mixed bag for me.
So
I'd probably put it between S and A, probably.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good spot for it, I think.
Because I do like this. I mean, it's fairly simple. Nothing super complicated. We're almost done.
Sorta, kinda. We still got.
Oh right, you got bonus shit.
Yeah, we've got like 3 tracks to go. Actually, wait, no, we have 5 tracks to go. So we have Goodbye to World. Or no, we have Fellow Feeling. We have Goodbye to Our World. We have Shepherdess. We have She Heals Everything, and then we have Hollowheart. Would you believe that like this was the song that he released right after Easy?
Right after what?
This was the song he released right after Easy.
Huh.
Like, just imagine seeing Language in Easy, and then the next day you see Sea of Voices, and then you expect like this super like highly energetic like stage monster, and then you get to hear this.
It's like
it's a huge shift.
Already.
Yeah.
See creation come undone.
This.
Out.
It's so pretty.
Yep. You've used this too.
Yeah, I used a version of this back at Reality Aqua. Probably like the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen.
This is black hole boobies.
No.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining this song. I'm crying up. Oh god.
So enjoying your night? We are enjoying our night, but we are gonna have to like split this stream in two because we're literally just about to finish Worlds.
I think it's like a very high S. Like that whole it's
Real.
such a, but it, like I think it has to do with just with me, and the singularity wave stuff, and it's just, it hits me.
Yeah, I think Sea of Voices is always just going to be that one song that I'll always keep to my heart. Sea of Voices, especially when I used that at Reality Aqua, it was really just the most beautiful thing that I've seen. There's your answer, Sea of Voices and S+. Here we go.
Like it's like such a.
This song, I think, still holds up really well today. So the reason why Porter wrote Fellow Feeling in the first place was he was, in a way, trying to make fun of EDM at the time. So, like, he made the song as discordant as possible for the first half. And then in the second half, like, he shows, like, just how beautiful that you can make EDM if you put in the effort. Which I think the song and the context that it's in, or with the context that it has, like, if anybody else were to like jump into this blind, like, I think they would have like this weird like what the fuck look on their face. But that's what I love about Fellow Feeling. It's supposed to be different compared to everything else. Also, if there's one thing that I'm a huge sucker for, it's strings. This song has a lot of it. You know, come to think of it, this is the only song that he hasn't brought back in both Nurture Live and Smile Live. I agree, Coda. This song, it's really just the most beautiful thing.
For I didn't think it could be true. That you and I might have always known one another. And that we could not only evoke, but conjure a place of our own. And everywhere that has ever existed was all in service of our dream.
Huh?
Now
Clearly has
please,
more lore for you.
hear what I hear.
Robot Coda saved it. True! Where is one that saved that blood?
Just 7 fucking total.
It's so angry, but I love the message.
You used this too, didn't you?
I used this one in a couple of DJ sets. But I used the World's Live version. The World's Live version, with this, with like this whole like ugly part.
Angry,
It's more suited. Well, the live version is more suited to like a danceable track, so that's the one that I use.
I cry for all that.
But I also typically use a different mashup as well alongside this one.
Yeah.
Trying to find her through the mainframe, but she's holding back the void. She's holding back their void. You know what? Yeah. I can see it.
Let me explain.
I love this song so fucking much. Wow. Wow. Oh, man. Every single time that last drop kicks in, it kills me. Because, like, in the context of what the song is supposed to be, it's not only beautiful in the way how it's structured, but it's also, like, a really, really close, like, callback to how Language and Easy sounded. At the same time, it fits so well. 2014, like, this is literally when the only thing that was going around was just big room. That was the big thing, you know, like, main stage, like, big room anthems was the thing. But it was just the same sound over and over and over again. And Fellow Feeling is the song that, you know, is trying to say that, you know, you can do so much more than just that. And that's what I love about Fellow Feeling. It's so fucking good at delivering the message that it's trying to deliver. That's an S tier song for me. What about you? Yeah, it's like so... It's so crazy.
Sea of Voices is at 128 BPM in halftime, so like 64 BPM. Fellow Feeling is at 128, and then Goodbye to a World is at 128. So it's perfect. The pacing is right there.
My face. Keep doing that. Now,
see, now we've got Goodbye to a World. Technically the last song off of the album.
There's more lore.
I wonder though, is Crowley gonna have any lore for Shepherdess though?
Probably. He'll figure something.
By the way, just a heads up, Shepherdess is a really, really long song. Like, it's Vandalism kind of long. Lord Necro, this is the first Porter song I've ever heard. Really? Wow.
I mean, this one was a popular one.
Yeah, you popped in. You, like, chose the most depressing but the most beautiful song off of the album to start with. And also, hello. Well, come on in. The blood welcomes you, friend.
Thank you. I'll say goodbye soon. Though it's the end of all.
Also, ignore any sounds that my dog is making right now in the background.
Now, and if it's
Is it going...
Well, one of them is up and he's scratching himself all over the floor.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's carpet. I don't know why, but they like to, like, rub around in the carpet. Like, they like to, like, rub their faces in the carpet.
It feels nice.
Yeah. The hermit holds Gaia as she's plugged back into the lab as she sacrifices herself. Destroy the void with her to give humanity another chance without the influence of the evil forces underneath her. Crowley, you know what? You need to become a story writer, because I think you could genuinely make something so cool out of it.
I think he's written stuff.
Oh, man. God, this song is so fucking good. This is also really clean. I love it here. I don't know if we'll have time for Hollowheart, but I think we should be fine for Shepherdess. We'll probably like split Hollowheart for a part 2 of this.
That's
Beautiful ending too. Hearing that at the end is always so crushing. Goodbye to World really does mean a lot to me. And so does Fella Feeling. Like, those last two songs are, like, I think, like, the holy... I think... Hold on. Sea of Voices, Goodbye to World, and Fellow Feeling are, like, the holy trinity for me of Worlds. And I think those are forever going to be S tracks for me.
I have to take the headset off for a minute. If you want to go to the next one, don't want to get like tears on my fucking
No, you're fine. Don't you worry about it.
Oh my god, I'm burping now. Oh boy, I'm dying.
A little bit of trivia for you about Shepherdess is that it was a track made alongside Language, and the drop was finished in 2012. Porter used to use the drop as an ending in his DJ sets a lot, and I think he used it one more time in Tomorrowland in 2013. And it used to be one of the many demos for Language. Yeah. So he released Shepherdess. Well, it was supposed to be on Worlds, but he released it on vinyl instead. But then later on, the actual file for Shepherdess came out anyway. So here it is. You can already hear like the Spitfire elements in it. love this art. Wow. You have a what in your mouth?
Oh, it's one of those salted caramel chocolates.
Oh.
He just stuck it in my mouth when I was on. It's so good. Holy shit. It's so good. I'm just having I love that.
Yeah, like the strings again, and like the art progression. I love it.
That is but what's the good figures?
Yeah.
Oh my god, those are cool.
It's the same elements when... It's the same elements he uses from Take Me Home too. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Because... It sounds like Factory. The reason why I wanna do She Wills Everything is because once you listen to it, it'll make sense.
Okay.
Mechs and soldiers on the line? Yeah, kinda. This is a secret track off of Worlds.
Oh my god, okay. God. That was good. That was the last one. There's two is enough. Oh my god. Those things are hefty. No. No.
Yeah. How?
What?
I like sticking things in its mouth. Hey, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
You said it. You had to read it.
Listen, Crowley said it.
You
Okay.
didn't say it first. You said it second.
No. Crowley said it first. Don't blame me.
You said it second.
I think it's interesting that he planned this song of all songs for Worlds. Where would he even put this on the track list?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like a stark contrast from the rest of Worlds.
it could fit in the like a live show with all the edits he does with different things.
Yeah, you know, he actually still plays this track out too.
Yeah, so like there are so many different things in this song that he could just pull out and make things work. I think that's a good S because it has a lot of different things.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Like, yeah, like it has good like ambient, the synths with it, and then the breakdown. It's really good.
Yeah.
I think it's a good S.
S for Shepherdess.
As for Shepherdess, we're at 3 S's.
I want you to pay close attention to this one. Feel familiar?
A little. I don't know.
It's Shepherdess. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, is it kicking in now?
A little, but you know the song more than I do. I just was like,
Well, you just heard the melody too.
I was like, yeah, but I would probably have to really listen to stuff over and over to be like, oh.
So he created this one for the World's Live show, and he free-released it later. But he made this one for the 2016 shows out of secrecy, and only people that knew about the song knew what this was based off of.
She heals everything.
Paradise Beats. The strings.
Yeah. Beautiful strings. Imagine hearing this live. Holy crap.
Then figured out the strings a little bit. Those are most Oh, this she heals everything?
Sorta, kinda. So, She Heals Everything got the name from that like one little clip there that like says She Heals Everything, but this is still Shepherdess by heart.
Oh, yeah, this vocalist in it.
Yeah.
Like, it could be like the epilogue and credit stuff. The noises in the ears.
It's what? Watch sorry for them.
Oh my god. Oops.
And then it's essentially the same ending, but pitched down for whatever reason.
It's Yeah, I can see the whole epilogue and then credits, because the credits would have different like music things.
Where would you put that one?
I think it's the same, like, because it's like almost
Yeah.
like a different version. The elements like work somehow together after everything.
I agree with that. That is an S-tier song. I might actually turn this one up a bit. Pay attention to all the details of this song, because again, they're going to be very important later.
Forever couldn't wait. We decide there must be more than just one way. After what we saw that day, summer was awake. Twist over the highway lines to get across the lake. You shake, I shake. You carve into the bridge. It might not be so bad to die, believing in a lie that we'll leave behind.
God, I love those lyrics so much.
You carve into the bridge. It might not be so bad to die, believing in a lie that we'll leave behind.
God. God, those pianos make me weak every single time. Extreme Metal Goth, hello. Welcome on in. The Blood welcomes you. I'm doing good. God, this song is so unbelievably pretty. Thanks for the hug, Extreme Metal Goth. Simply wow.
It might not be so bad to die, believing in a lie that we'll leave behind.
Wow, that's Hollowheart. I really don't want to be that person, but I think Hollowheart really does deserve the best tier possible. What do you think? Because
I wasn't ready for it like that yet, or this early. I know that song, but it's like
those vocals hit hard, first of all, but those pianos, when I first heard it, I instantly started crying because if you didn't know, there's a song a while back that leaked, and it's called A Sound for Lonely People. And those pianos come directly from that. Yeah, hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. And what's crazy too is that Porter, I think it was on like a Nurture stream. Somebody asked him to play A Sound for Lonely People on the piano, and he acknowledged it. And he kind of brushed it off too. That was the kind of a big deal back then because we didn't know why Porter, of all songs that people could ever mention and him to ever acknowledge it, it would be that one. But yeah, A Sound for Lonely People was made around the time when Hollowheart was being drafted. Yeah, right here. Like, when I first heard that in the YouTube upload, so I immediately, like, opened up YouTube because that's where I mainly go whenever Porter uploads something new. When I first heard that, those exact pianos, I, like, started crying because, like, we've literally had the song the whole time. And A Sound for Lonely People is originally exported as a WAV file too. So, like, this was definitely, like, an era where this was going to be a song that was going to be released at some point. And there was so much speculation about Hollowheart back then. Like, saying that it was probably real or it was probably fake, this, that, and the other. And then there was somebody else on YouTube that, like, claimed that their friend made it. And then Hollowheart just comes in with a bombshell and confirms that A Sound for Lonely People is in fact a real song. I got to see Porter and his band at the Hollywood Bowl play Hollowheart, and it was probably just the most beautiful thing. It was very mellow. Everybody was just completely silent too. And it was just so pretty. Yeah. It was so unbelievably pretty. Okay. Moving on from the damn waterworks.
All right, everybody.
It was great.
You have a good night. We're not rating anybody tonight because, like, it's 4 fucking a.m. in the morning. Who the fuck is streaming at 4 in the morning? Actually, shut up.
You are.
Shut up.
You rage yourself.
With that being said, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Spitfire. This is Raikou, and it's been real. Bye-bye.